Today, I'm sitting down with actor Jermel Howard, known to a lot of people as Brian's from Power, Shamik from Marvel's Luke Cage, and Lorenzo from The First Purge. He's worked across major TV and film projects. And today, we're getting into the grind behind the roles, what it takes to survive as an actor, and what people don't see about building a career in this business. Jermel Howard, welcome to the TieGame Michael show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Now, right off the top, be honest. Is acting more about talent, or is it more about surviving long enough for the right people to finally see you?
Well, I mean, I would say that it's a little bit of both of those things. I mean, you got to have some type of talent. But the good thing about acting is that it's not like people just was born with acting talent. It's not like an ability to jump like in basketball or something like that. Like there's something that you can practice and actually fine tune and get great at if you do the work, So I use the motto of preparation meets opportunity. So as long as you prepare, it's about both. It's about you getting the right opportunity and surviving long enough to get the right opportunity, but it's also about sharpening your tools and and building the talent and being masterful at the same time.
Okay. Now, before we get into all the great things that you have been able to do in this business, a lot of people know the roles of Jermel Howard. They know the roles. But who is Jermel Howard beyond the screen?
You could say a big science nerd. I love science. Anybody that knows me know that. I'm a pro fist up in the air type of guy, like fighting. Fighting the good fight. Everywhere. So I'm usually shadow banned a lot. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't hold back.
About that.
Yeah, I don't hold back on comments about stupidness that's going on. I'm a father, and a son, just like most people.
Now, when did acting for you? When did it? Well, first, when did you first get into acting? Like, how old were you?
I think had to be like 24, 23 or something like that. I was on tour. I used to open up. I was in the music, and I used to open up shows for Fat Joe, but I wasn't getting paid, so I was like still struggling, and I was backstage, and a guy was like, "Yo, you got a good look and you got good character. You should try to get into the film thing." And then I was in the city. I never thought about it before that. And I was in the city, and I was walking past this open audition for a Burger King commercial. And I was just telling me walk in and try this thing out. And I walked in and I booked it. I was like, oh, I booked it. And they paid me. I booked it. I did the commercial. It became a national commercial, and I ended up getting I think like I had like $20,000 for that commercial, and it just changed my life. I was like, oh no, this is what I want to do. This. I didn't have to argue, fight. I ain't had to do nothing. I just worked and got my money. So yeah, that it started around back then for me.
$20,000 will do that to you. Now,
sure will.